Going up, thank you so much for tuning in. Those of you who were here early, you know that it's always appreciated. We're gonna start with Ruff and Ruff, which is kind of cute. You know, I gotta tell you, those names coupled together sound pretty nice, pretty cute.
Yeah, a little bit of animal noises.
Animalistic, yeah. Ruff, arf. So it is nice. However, we do have an interesting match in front of us, Yoshi, that we've been seeing pop off lately, thanks to Yoshidora, the Japanese player who's been, I think, the most important exponent of the Yoshi
At least one of the most prominent Yoshi players.
For sure.
And then we also have Ruff over here playing Samus, a character that I feel like we don't see a whole lot, but like when you see them on screen, people are like, you got to play this character perfectly. If you're not, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, and a lot of people struggle with the matchup, and I mean, it's kind of obscure. Look, they got the spike already. Unfortunately, Yoshi was ready for survival, and of course, taking advantage of the super armor when he jumps. Great shot with a charge, and going all the way out with a Sair just to make sure to clean that stuck up.
Just to make sure it was done with there. And already we've seen Ruff able to get the charge shot mixed into the grab nair for some good damage. That percent is racking up and giving Ruff quite the lead here at the moment. But okay, it looks like Ruff's trying to go for an up smash. A pretty like high commit option there. Maybe getting a little bit desperate to get something there.
And Ruff is doing phenomenally at keeping this Yoshi at bay. With every single snipe shot, he gets a kill. Absolute destruction from the Samus player here. Still rocking that first stock, Nosta.
Yeah, and he's still holding on to it, but Yoshi does pretty well against characters at these high percents.
I guess.
Does not run out of kill options by any means, but it looks like Ruff's just struggling to get in general right now. Ruff, putting up a pretty good wall here, getting away with a lot of aerials I'm seeing here, but Ruff able to get the punish out of shield, but does need to close out the stock.
Yeah, I don't want to curse it, but it's looking like a very, there's a very big chance of seeing a 3-stock here. At least Ruff will take advantage of the rage, getting a spike. Unfortunately, that was on the stage still, so that means that Samus gets to survive.
Okay, there it is. That is the Yoshi I know. But right now, Ruff in a scary spot, 103%. Oh, that could have been the setup of the century.
He was fishing for that spike, and he almost got it, almost running away with absolute murder. However, Ruff is slowly kicking the gear up just a little bit, being a little bit more patient. Look at him trying to safely poke, trying to avoid the pressure that Ruff has been putting all across this first game.
Okay, good patience there, holding on the shield, trying to get the down smash to punish the dodge. Didn't quite work. 167%. Ruff cannot make a mistake right now.
Yeah, he's putting a lot of pressure. Ruff has been doing insane conditioning. The up throw is going to allow to take that final stock with only 80% on the second stock for Ruff. That looked pretty dominant. I do believe these are going to be best of threes. I would love to have some confirmation, but I think that is going to be the case. So, I mean, you got to kick it up quickly if you don't want to get sent to losers.
It was a rough game one.
I see what you did there. It was rough. There you go. There you go. I like that. That's a good pun.
Honestly, I didn't know how to put it any other way.
That's true. And I think Ruff recognizes this, hovering over a potential counter pick, maybe Duck Hunt.
So
I like him.
I do know Ruff a little bit more for his Duck Hunt over Yoshi. So I'm guessing that was an initial choice in terms of like counter pick. Also, if he was playing in doubles, I know he has kind of played Yoshi in doubles, so maybe it just felt a little bit warmer.
Okay.
But always a risky thing switching up characters in a best of 3 scenario and in winner's side round 1.
Especially, you don't wanna get those runs with a handicap from the very beginning, right? You don't want to go into losers and take the long route. However, apparently that's going to be the case if Ruff manages to find something different here, a different approach, thanks to the insane toolkit that Duck Hunt possesses.
And right now, we're already seeing Ruff do an excellent job at getting percent here onto Ruff, boxing him out, kind of using the same zoner tools that allowed Ruff to, get away with the first game there.
That's true. Absolutely true. Trying to pay back with a little bit of a zoning myself, and I think Duck Hunt is a really good character to do this. We're actually starting to see it, right? Ruff is the actually the one who's struggling at this point, trying to outbox the boxer that Duck Hunt can be. And I mean, look at him fighting at a distance, knowing that as soon as someone breaks that, it's going to be a welcome to Paintown.
Yeah, right now, I see Ruff kind of, he needs to be a little bit more aggressive here. I know he has the tools to kind of zone out most of the cast, but in this case, if he kind of like gets grabs, gets these combos, his charge shot's getting eaten up by all of these different things on the field.
That's true. Yeah, those bandits specifically like doing God's work to be a human shield, but look at him go with a 4D chess. Irv making a proper use of the can, just looking, waiting for the perfect moment to just snipe it for a little bit of extra space, extra room, extra coverage. And we're noticing that Irv is definitely putting the work into.
All right, getting that charge shot ready. Right now, you can see Irv sitting pretty comfortably. I'm noticing a lot of use of the cans and the bandits, using that to eat up the charge shot, just taking it out of the equation.
Yeah, it's extremely smart, definitely something that you need to take advantage of, and Irv is doing exactly that. Careful here, trying to fish for the air dodge. That would have been probably a stock. I don't know, Samus is pretty heavy, but we never know, right? The eye can be a thing.
It's a pretty strong smash attack, but also that back air, it's pretty strong in itself. 83%. Still holding on to that stock, even though that percent is getting further and further away from him.
Definitely. Now Irv is going for the sharking. He's doing effective use of his tools, as we've said all across the second game. Things are looking way better now, and as you mentioned, and we've said multiple times, those obstacles, making sure that the charge shot, which in game 1 was actually extremely helpful, and most of the damage that Ruff was getting, it gets completely nullified for game number 2.
It's changing how Ruff has to approach this matchup. Right now, I see he's trying to get in a little bit more, which is helping him a bit. He just can't be too focused on the charge shot because we already know Irv has a lot to deal with it. He was able to get a little bit of damage here, but it's not going to be as free as getting on Yoshi, for example. But Irv may be getting a little too comfortable. I was talking about maybe not going for these charge shots, but it's working out for Ruff right now. But does end up losing that stock.
An unfortunate trade there. The can getting point blank hit is going to be enough to take the stock. He's not too far behind, but he really has no presence on the ledge here, especially when you got Can looking over yourself, right? It's a great companion, great ally. Let's see, those charge shots have been impeccable throughout game 1, and at least not a huge climb here for Ruff to bring back this game.
And right now, Irv going for the scary dash attack option, managed to get away with it with quite a bit of percent to show for it, but able to get that, normal, tried and true Samus combo.
Oof.
Oh, Irv trying to double up on the
the clay pigeon.
The clay pigeon.
Yeah, that would have been extremely nice. Things are looking quite even. The can is just looming there. Gets the spike into the back air. Oh, wow. Interesting situation. Very unfortunate. They laugh. They smile. But I don't know, that's gotta hurt.
I saw something with Irv looking at his controllers like, I was DIing that right. I don't know what happened.
I don't know about that. Either way, that is going to be the set. Nice to be here. I'm glad that you guys have joined us today. If you know me, if you know Nasta, we're always checking out on you guys in chat. If you're enjoying this from home, please make sure to say hello, give out some shout outs. I don't know, root for your favorite contenders. It's always nice to have you
Tell
here.
me, put in chat, who do you think is going to make the biggest upset here at
the major upset, you'd
the
say?
major upset, perhaps, yeah.
I'm still in major. My mind's still in major upset.